I don't get it. I've been playing for years. I have defeated the Gold Hoarder at least 5 times to get my toddler paint job. I've seen him fall countless times. I've sold his skull to the Goth faction each and every time. I mean, looky here. It says right here, sold. So how has he come back, you bitch? Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So let's talk about that. So as the title suggests and as the background foreshadows, we are going to talk about the conundrum of the Gold Hoarder and how he managed to cheat decapitation and death and rise again as a Super Saiyan barnacle transformer. Now, it's worth mentioning that skeletons cannot actually be defeated. They can be destroyed, they can be put to rest, but they cannot actually be defeated. Any skeletons that you see in the Sea of the Damned have either traveled there by their own choice, much like the cursed captain, or have been banished there, such as Grey Marrow, and maybe Flameheart Sr. too, except he's different. Flameheart kind of anchored himself to the corporeal world using unknown magic, whilst his essence roamed free in the Sea of the Damned, waiting to be awoken by a tashed idiot. So although we knocked their head off the Gold Hoarder and sold his skull for a very anticlimactic anime ending, we didn't actually pop his clogs. He was still alive, he just had nobody to play with. Now let's give you all a little backstory into how the factions work. You see, the Order of Souls are essentially the glue that hold the Gold Hoarder faction together. Without the Order of Souls, the Gold Hoarders would have no gold to hoard. You see, the Order of Souls want you to go into the world and find the skulls of captains. They want this for one reason: to learn the secrets the various skeletons have. The Order of Souls are searching for something, nobody knows what, but whilst they force the secrets from the fallen captains and skeleton lords, they also learn of their buried treasure around the Sea of Thieves, and they sell this knowledge to the Gold Hoarders, and it's these maps and locations that the Gold Hoarders then sell to us. So the Gold Hoarders and the Order of Souls have a pact of sorts, so it's entirely likely that once the Gold Hoarders learnt of the Order of Souls fangirling over their deity's severed head, that the Gold Hoarders stepped in and were like, "Excuse me?" Then it would have just been a matter of piecing his body back together and throwing his skull back on top. I mean, we learned that the skeletons have the ability to reanimate any body they are put on thanks to the cursed captain, so this scenario is entirely likely. Another scenario is that the Order of Souls merely discarded the skull after they had learnt all they needed to know, and Davy Jones merely came along and scooped it up and promised the Gold Hoarder that if he bought him back, he'd have to serve under him, and to sweeten the deal, he offered him the cursed gold of Cortez. And since this gold essentially curses you with the undead curse, the Gold Hoarder wouldn't have really been bothered about that. But there is also the chance that the developers literally forgot that we killed the Gold Hoarder, and they are now watching this video thinking, "Oh someone get PR on the bell. We need to shut this down." But nah, I'm sure the devs are weaving a much bigger picture here. I mean, you better be, otherwise I'll come around to your house and I'll take a big poop on your couch. Jesus. But speaking of fangirls, well, I mean, we weren't speaking of... shut up. We are all forgetting one character within the Sea of Thieves that is yet to re-emerge. Stitcher Jim.
But Falcore, Stitcher Jim was cursed by Flameheart in the Heart of Fire.
In the new chapter of the Sea of Thieves tabletop role-playing game, and yes, that's a thing, check it out here, links in the pinned comments below, a new chapter named A Tale of Two Captains talks about Stitcher Jim and mentions that Flameheart attempted to curse him, but failed, which means that it's likely that Stitcher Jim is still out there, somewhere, and although his hand was cursed, I wouldn't put it past Stitcher Jim to literally sever the problem. After learning of his new master's betrayal, Stitcher Jim possibly went in search of his former master, only to find that us pirates had defeated him, and he was now held captive by the Order of Souls, and Stitcher Jim possibly retrieved his skull. It's entirely likely that Stitcher Jim was behind the entire reanimation process of the Gold Hoarder, and possibly sought help from a new Lord of the Sea, Davy Jones. who in turn is being controlled by the captain. It's entirely in character for Stitcher Jim to align himself with what he thinks is the winning side. And I think in updates to come, we shall see his return as part of the Dark Brethren, possibly even a crew member of the captain's ship when he eventually sets sail back to the Sea of Thieves. What better way to get revenge on a master that betrayed him, aligning himself with Flameheart's former captain?